You all look so different without your masks on. I almost don't recognize you. I had to just do this. Nose down. Okay, I think that's about everyone. Can we just give a round of applause for our MEPNs this year? No, we've got some stragglers, just kidding. Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome parents, families, guests, faculty, and students. I am so honored to be here with you all for this truly momentous occasion. And on behalf of the University of California, San Francisco School of Nursing, I welcome you all to the 2022 Master's Entry Program in Nursing pinning ceremony. My name is Jamie Dula Crawford, and I am one of the clinical instructors for the Introduction to Professional Nursing and Advanced Medical Surgical Nursing Quarters, and I will be your mistress of ceremonies this afternoon. So it has been a whirlwind of a year for these students as they've chosen to embark on this brand new journey into nursing, coming from whichever walk of life and pathway that led them to make this decision and take on this profession. And I'm sure it has not been an easy road for you all so far. I'm almost certain there have been tears at some point on my shoulder, in my arms, or feelings of doubt and uncertainty, frustration, feelings of imposter syndrome. Did I make the right decision? Am I good enough? Will I ever be like these nurses that I'm working with? How am I ever going to be able to do this on my own as a nurse, an advanced practice healthcare provider? And yet, here you all sit, and you are not alone. You are all still standing, sitting next to your colleagues that you sat next to on your very first day, almost a year ago. And you have successfully completed what is arguably one of the most difficult experiences and years in this program, and in the midst of what continues to be a global health crisis. So that in itself deserves a moment of recognition, a long-awaited sigh of relief for you all and for your instructors, and really a round of applause for yourselves and for the hard work you have achieved in just this 1 year alone. So that being said, let's start our program today with a few words from our MEPN program director, Marianne Biangoni.
I need these, sorry. Thank you, Jamie. Good afternoon. What a wonderful day for a celebration. I was out in the hallway helping everyone line up and getting them all excited to come in here, and I was already filling up with tears, so I'm hoping I can make it through today without becoming a hot mess. I'm so excited for you. I'd like to welcome you to the pinning ceremony for the University of California, San Francisco Master's Entry Program in Nursing. Today is the first of many milestones on your academic journey. And while we're all celebrating you today, you're the center of attention. I'd like to first begin by congratulating your family and friends. You did it. You survived their academic journey. Holy moly. That's a feat in itself. But what you really are is the invisible hero in their lives. You were there selflessly supporting so that they can fulfill their dreams for themselves and for your family. And so for that, I thank you. It cannot be done without you. I'd like to take a minute to acknowledge the Master's Entry faculty and staff who are present today. So we have some clinical faculty and some full-time faculty with us. I'd like to just say a hearty thank you for everything that you do and you so selflessly give to guide these students into our profession. I thank you so much for your hard work and effort. I've had the privilege since my arrival in January of cheering on these students in the last 5 months of their academic journey. You've endured the rigors of an accelerated program, and like a ballet dancer, candidly, who painfully practices every day to make what they do look very, very easy, you made this look easy. It was hard, I know. You're giggling because it wasn't easy, but you sure made it look that way. And for that, I am just astounded and impressed with your achievement and your accomplishment, which is why I'm so proud to be here today. The pinning ceremony is a long-held tradition of transitioning students into the profession of nursing. The ceremony is rich with symbolism. The history of this rite of passage can be traced back to the Crusades and to the 12th century when monks were initiated into the order as they vowed to serve sick soldiers, in a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross, and it was the first badge or pin that designated an individual as a nurse. The modern ceremony dates back to the 1860s when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition of her tireless service to the injured soldiers during the Crimean War. By 1916, it became a standard throughout the United States for nursing programs to create a unique pin that represents their program and for graduates to proudly wear. I'd like to thank you again and welcome you again for joining us on this very, very special ceremony. Next, I have the great honor to introduce this year's keynote speaker, Angel Barrios. It's almost like I don't need to say the rest, you know? But I will out of respect. Oh, you didn't just take a picture. I love it. Will you send me a copy? Okay, thank you, thank you. Angel received her doctorate in nursing practice in 2019 and has spent more than a decade as a clinical and charge nurse in general surgery and urology units. After completing her DNP program at UCSF, she served as associate professor in the School of Nursing, leading the Fundamentals in Nursing and Adult Geriatric Medical and Surgical Nursing courses. Angel always brought joy to her teaching and has been pivotal to the students' nursing education. I am very pleased to introduce you to Angel Barrios, our keynote speaker.
Oh, thank you. Wow, this is good for karaoke. Okay. So thank you very much, Marian, for that kind introduction. And thank you very much for inviting me to speak today. It is such an honor and also a privilege to be with you on this very special day, the MEPN pinning ceremony. First and foremost, I want to congratulate all of you for completing, like Jamie said, the most difficult part of the MEPN program, the first year, your undergraduate portion. You should be very proud of yourselves getting through this milestone and surviving my recorded lectures that goes on and on and on. I know. You also survived our case study, Zoom time, even with no break. I even got your full attention, especially when I taught you about digital impaction. Oh my God. Oh no. I'm gonna get fired here. I had nothing to do with that, Marian. I'm not teaching them for the family. I'm not teaching them to be naughty. They have that. They need that to survive. I want to also congratulate your support system. Congratulations to your loved ones, your family, your partners, your relatives, friends, and mentor. I know how proud they are of all that you have accomplished, and they worked hard along with you. They are a part of your journey. So if I may, please go ahead and turn towards them and say a loud thank you, the loudest that you could say. They deserve it. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Oops. Oh, did I touch something? Oh no. Even here I make a mess of myself. And Jamie saves me again. Okay. Let me bring you back to a short while to summer of 2021. And I promise, Mark, I'll stay within the 10 minutes. When you started the program amid COVID pandemic, barely a year ago, I stood in front of you in a small auditorium. Remember N225? Erin, Levardo, and I, and all your CIs welcome you for the first time in person for CAS. As I looked at all your faces, I saw visible fear, yes, and worry of the unknown, but also the courage to do what was needed to succeed. You were all chosen to be here because we believe you have what it takes to succeed in this type of program. This program is like no other. People told you to trust the process. Yep. And yet those words did not help with the You actually get irritated when somebody says that, right? Because it did not help the uncertainty and the fear that you felt. So I told you, remember, to trust yourselves instead, because it is you who got yourselves where you are at right now. But at the same time, I promised you that we, your faculty, including your CIs, will work hard along with you. Now, look at where you are at right now and look at each other. You made it. What you had to go through is something, yes, you can speak of or about for generations to come. The chaos of COVID added to the stress and fear that your MEPN world can crumble in a snap of a finger. The fear was valid, and the fear was constant. Yet, you prevailed. Despite the challenges you faced the past year, you grew in confidence in your nursing knowledge, your critical thinking, and nursing skills. You were unstoppable. I want to thank all the faculty and clinical instructors and preceptors for contributing to your success. But I want to also thank YouTube and TikTok because we got the chance to dance before CAS and Zoom time. Why I did not post your dancing and singing in TikTok beats me, because you could have had 100 million views and I would be a very rich woman, retired. I missed that opportunity. So we had to find a way for you all to show the fun version of yourselves, because learning is easier when you sprinkle it with some fun, and adding fun was the only answer to surviving the chaotic world that we are currently in. Little did I know that you were a bunch of dancers, singers, composers, comedians, and performers. Not a lot of people can do what you did. Train to be a nurse in just 1 year and learn to dance and sing as part of your nursing skills day and Zoom class. Now I expect you to dance and sing to all your patients to bring out their smiles. Again, you are here because UCSF School of Nursing thought that not only are you cool dancers and singers, you will prove later, but you can rock the world of nursing with your awesomeness. Have faith in yourselves. Do not let people put you down or tell you that you cannot be who you want to be. There are many roads to a destination, whether you take the highway or the side road or the fast lane or slow lane. To attain your dreams and goals, remember to stay the course. Go forward. Go to a rest stop. If you need to, gas up. It's a little bit expensive now, but you still need to. But then again, move forward. My parting advice, trust that your education from one of the most prestigious university and nursing program in the nation has prepared you to care for patients safely. You will soon go out there saving lives. Our fight against COVID is still ongoing, and you are the soldiers in this war. In your journey as a nurse, never, and I say never, hesitate and never be afraid to advocate for your patients and their families. It is not always the easiest path to take, but it is the right path to take. and the right way is never the easiest way. Finally, always leave something for yourselves. Do not forget to do self-care. You need to reset because you must be present to be there for others. Do whatever it is that will make you whole and be ready for the next shift or clinic day so you can be the best nurse you can be for all patients. I have one special request. Do not forget your skin assessments and catch those pressure injuries. But one more thing. Before I go, I have one last question to ask. Which zone are you in? Are you in the comfort zone, stretch zone, or panic zone? I know you did win. I truly and sincerely love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now, let me just introduce the next speaker, if I can find the paper. I cannot find it here. Oh, good. I can make this bigger. Now we are going to hear from representatives of the MEPN class of 2022. So the first student speaker is Jacob Vertusio. Jacob is an aspiring psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and represents cohort B as their student speaker. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jacob is not able to attend with us in person today, but has prepared his remarks to be shown by video. Thank you. I know.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and I have something to say. Congratulations, loves. We did it. My heart breaks not being in presence with you on this magical day. But due to the unprecedented times, we must adjust and move forward. Now, it really takes a cohort to raise a nurse. This year's cohort is filled with some of the most gifted, beautifully minded, supportive, hardworking, inspiring, and genuinely loving people I have ever gotten to know. And now I'd like to remind you all of that arduous journey that it took, that we can now look back and call our collective trauma. It all started last summer. We were loved from the bottom. Now we're here. From the countless hours on the Zoom to what felt like never-ending days on the units, we studied, we cried, we worked tremendously hard to meet those clinical goals. We tested, and y'all, we passed. All the while, many were parenting children, pets, and or plants, supporting their loved ones, working one or more jobs, and trying at all costs to get through this program with the knowledge base it takes to think like a nurse. I want to also acknowledge we did all of this during a pandemic, y'all. Yeah, it was rough, filled with many emotional journeys, and a world constantly in transition. I'm sure we all now love Zoom school, but in the wise words of one of my loves, we crushed it. And throughout this whole experience, there have been many lessons learned that are to be remembered for all time. The first lesson is a simple one. We each have a fiery light inside that we shine for ourselves, for our loved ones, and for the populations that we advocate for, which brought us to that fateful interview day. The light sometimes dimmed, sometimes shone the brightest, and sometimes changed the color of its flame. But no matter what our light looks like today, I know we are all so grateful for the opportunity to see what sparks each one of our flames. And I would like to take a moment to thank each of our supporters here today or watching. Faculty, family, friends, loved ones, and each other for continuously fanning our flames in any way you knew how. I know each of us truly appreciated the time y'all spent to send even that one message to check in with us, to have brunch on the one day we happen to have free, and to even just give us one moment away from being engulfed by the vicious cycle of nursing school. I know that many of us were also faced with the dilemma of wanting to better ourselves in school and or clinical practice, but also wanting to reciprocate the love our loved ones and our friends have shown us. And yet often having none of the time or mental resources to really do either. But I want you to know that that love is truly shared both ways. And we are all so, so grateful to be here today to share love and celebrate with all of you. The next lesson I learned was sit down, be humble, but also curious. As nurses, there is such a gap of knowledge between what we know and what the practitioner knows. And yet, we are the ones responsible for providing an intervention when ordered. Thus, here's a reminder to sit down at the computer in between patient care. Take the time to research what we don't know or want to know about our patients or their care plan, and ask for clarification if we cannot find the answer. And of course, always being open to hearing others' perspectives, but also advocating with evidence. That is a lesson we can carry on not only to better ourselves as future nurses and advanced practice nurses, but also as advocates and educators for the populations we aim to serve and the future nursing generations. We also learned that the best source of knowledge is the patient. That is why the nurse who is with the patient throughout their entire day has one of the most valuable perspectives on the patient's healthcare team, of course, second only to the patient themselves. I must also acknowledge the great overhead of obstacles that we face before us. For those who know each of our goals here, we strive to advance the care for our populations of interests, including reducing BIPOC maternal mortality, as currently Black, Indigenous pregnant people are 3 times more likely to die than their white counterparts. And no, I will not, quote, correct for race. Reducing suicide rates and improving overall care among LGBTQ plus individuals, especially our transgender and non-gender conforming folks. And yes, I will, quote, say gay. Improving the lives of those who are unhoused, uninsured, and or undocumented, destigmatizing mental health and or HIV and AIDS, demystifying myths about aging, and improving access to quality care for rural populations, and so much more. Yeah, this cohort is that awesome, and we care about such an array of populations, so yes, we will even talk about Bruno. These are goals that may take months or even generations to achieve. But just remember to take it one day at a time, one patient at a time, one check off your to-do list, or just one deep breath on your quick 15-minute break at a time. Now, I want to leave y'all with one last lesson, and that is at the end of the day, we are all human. We have biases. We make mistakes. We need breaks. We need space to think, to learn, to love, to grieve, to share our voices, to just be. This pandemic has elucidated the need for taking time to just be with each other and to show compassion for one another, but also the need for self-care. For us MEPNs, this summer presents an opportunity to prove we got nursing in the bag. And y'all know I'll be posting on social media, #NCLEX check. But also this is a time to take a much needed and very well-deserved break. So as we approach our big exams and the greater responsibilities in our careers and in life, just remember, it's not a question of whether we can do it. because we have proven that we can do whatever we set our minds to, as evidenced by making it here today, by completing the tests, the essays, the hours related to completing the MEPN year. So rather, it's about whether or not we have the resources to handle the emotional, the physical, and the mental burdens that nursing, complicated by life, asks of us. And if not, then it's okay to take a break, let out a huge therapeutic cry, go down whatever path you believe you may need, or, use them sick days. Because self-care is imperative for all of us to continue this journey called living.
Yes.
And to everyone listening, no matter where you are, know that you are seen, you are heard, you are valid, and of course, you are loved. So let's put our best effort out there, let our fiery lights guide our journeys, learn from each other and our patients, and explore life. Because who knows what tomorrow may bring? I know, I'm excited to see what amazing things we will all accomplish in our futures. So congratulations again to the MEPN class of 2022. And a huge thank you again to all of our support folks, faculty, staff, and everyone who have and will continue to uplift us in our journeys forward. I love and miss y'all so much. Have fun and happy Pride.
Okay. Thank you, Jacob. All right, next I am very honored to introduce the student speaker for Cohort A. You know him, the world famous Edward Campbell. Now, Edward is an aspiring nurse practitioner specializing in adult gerontology primary care. So please help me welcome Edward.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's really wild to be here, standing here in front of all of you and your friends and your family, and to not be dressed in a green hunter top, although I did keep the khaki pants. It's nice to actually wear real clothes after a year of looking like a grown-up Girl Scout. For the last several months. It's really an honor to be here. And I want to first, I had to tell my family, this is not graduation. I'm getting pinned. I'm getting recognized for completing my schooling. I still have a lot more to do. But they were all like, we're so proud and happy for you. And actually, I haven't really stopped to take it in what I just completed. I haven't really stopped to take in what I went through for the past year. So I'm going to do that now with everyone. All righty? And I'm going to invite both cohorts A and B to do it with me. All righty? If you live in California, or even if you don't, if you visited, you take a scenic drive from Northern California to Southern California, or from Southern California to Northern California. You take Highway 1. And at some point during the journey, you literally have to get out of the car because it is too beautiful what you're seeing. They literally have turnouts on the road for you to take it in. So we're going to do that right now. I want the cohort to put your hand over your heart. I want you to take in what you just did for the last year. Classes and fear of grades and Zoom And I'm going to invite instructors and CIs. I want you to put your hands over your heart because you were looking over students who were trying to become nurses. Family and friends, put your hands over your heart because you supported and you put up with. And to be honest, many of you went through things this past year that had nothing to do with nursing. Nothing. And you're sitting here right now. So everyone, take this moment in. Let it sink in how wonderful it is to be here right now, enjoying this. It feels really good to have made it through this year. And now I want to offer, since we're on this road trip, this journey, usually you bring snacks. And so I have some snacks for you. I think they're gluten-free. I think vegans can handle them. But honestly, if it's not to your liking, it's okay. There'll be something later during the program or even later tonight that you'll be able to get filled up on. But these are three things that I learned in my vast years of experience. I say that because I am the oldest one in this cohort. You all are too kind, which is why I think I ended up here anyway, up here today. But what I'm going to offer are some things I learned in my participation in a 12-step recovery program. Now, put aside whatever you think about these programs, they offer a lot of great things which include affirmations. And I have a set of 3 affirmations that I used throughout this year, but have been specifically helpful for the last 3 months. And these affirmations are, and you may have heard me say them, but they are, there is enough time, there is enough love, there is enough money. All righty? So when I say there is enough time, many of us are already worried about NCLEX. We're already worried about what job we're going to get. We're already worried about how am I going to pay for school. We're already worried about what happens next. And I'm here to tell you there is enough time to just stop, to enjoy your families, to enjoy the time off from school. There is enough time to do the things that are yours to do. There is actually enough time to rest and not do anything. Considering where we were 2 months ago, it felt like there was not enough time. But look, as it turns out, there was. Was it not? The next one is, there is enough love. And when I say that, I know that some folks got engaged during this year. Some folks got married during this year. I also know that some of our dear cohort lost family members during this year. Others suffered losses that maybe they didn't even tell us about. But through all of it, there was enough love to get you through it. There was enough support. There were enough people that were praying for you or had your back. There was also enough forgiveness and healing. There was enough patience and tolerance and acceptance. So when I say there was enough love, there was plenty of it all around. Look at today. Look at who's sitting next to you. Remember that year and how we've all come to depend on one another? That's love. That's love. There was plenty of it, and we didn't exhaust the supply. There's still plenty left. Now, the last one is, there is enough money. Now, if you're like me, whenever anybody mentions money, I think about my combined checking and savings account with its $1,206.26. there's not nearly enough. But actually, there is enough money. And I'm not just talking about dollars and cents. There are enough opportunities and jobs and salaries and people of influence and mentors and lots of people that are willing to help and support. There's actually lots of things happening in the background that you have no idea. Scholarships and bonuses and windfalls, stuff that you don't even know about that's actually happening. There is enough money to do exactly what it is yours to do. Basically, I want you to come away with there is no scarcity, there is no lack. Despite what you read in the headlines, despite what your Twitter feed or Instagram tells you, there is enough. There is enough time. There is enough love. There is enough money. Now, this is the part of my little share where I get to do my gratitude list. So, first off, I want to give big love to the two cohorts that came before us, 2019 to 20, 2020 to 21. Those individuals went through nursing school with the pandemic just beginning, as UC was trying to adjust. They did all that we did in addition to having to do it really as the pandemic was revving up. So big props to them. Next, I really want to thank the faculty and staff. And it seems really rote or perfunctory to thank the faculty and staff, but really, we know that you had lives, you had circumstances, you had things happen, and you showed up and gave of yourselves and instructed us. Thank you doesn't really say exactly how much we appreciated all that you did, despite the complaints that we lodged, and we lodged a lot of complaints. Despite that, each one of you all did us such a great service. Thank you. Family and friends that are here, those of you that are looking from wherever at this live stream, how do we begin to say thank you to you? Some of you have been hearing about this dream of nursing from us for years. Some of you may have not even understood, why do you want to become a nurse? I'm retired from a career, and everybody asks me, what are you doing? But every I love you, every I got you, every prayer, everything you offered, every time you thought about us in school, every time you wondered, how are they doing? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For being our support, for being our backbone. Thank you so much. Lastly, I really have to thank my partner and my husband, Perry Voscott. You see, while I was in nursing school, he literally did everything. All the cooking, all the shopping, all the housekeeping, everything. Thank you for everything you said, everything you did. And because I know sometimes I was out of my mind, thank you for everything you didn't say. Thank you for everything you didn't do. Do you know how much of an honor and a privilege it is to be on this journey with you all. I cannot thank you enough. The fact that you voted me to come up here and do this, I thank you and give you side-eye at the same time. And know that I'm enjoying this moment so much, and I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to see each other again. So thank you.
My goodness, how does anyone follow up after that? Pass the tissues. Thank you, Edward, and thank you, Jacob. We can neither confirm nor deny that Edward's skin sparkles in the sun, and that Jacob is actually a werewolf. So, I mean, if y'all haven't watched Twilight, that probably went right over. So before I turn this microphone over to one of the MEPN class representatives, we would like to now take this time to recognize the efforts of the 2022 MEPN Pinning Ceremony Planning Committee. Yes. So since March, they have been working diligently to ensure that today's ceremony goes smoothly and that their fellow MEPN classmates are fully celebrated and honored today. So please stand as your name is called. I'd like to say a big thank you to Ross Terrio, Mark Tungol, where's Mark? Cassie Chikari, yeah. Katie Bucknell, Jacob Vertusio, who is not here with us, Kim Lopez, Gladys Partida Manzano, Eliana Rodriguez, and Kiza Chadiha. Thank you all for the work you've done to make today as special as it has been. And now at this time, please help me to welcome one of the 2021-2022 MEPN representatives, Ross Terrio. Ross is an aspiring nurse practitioner within the pediatric primary care specialty.
Hello. Now explain to me how I'm supposed to follow Edward. Hi, y'all. I am Ross Terrio, and I have the privilege of serving as one of the MEPN Council representatives this year, along with Mags Hines. Today, I have the special opportunity to introduce to you some of the most impactful and influential individuals within this program. Along with the faculty, our clinical instructors walked with us to help turn theory from the classroom into practice with patients. They spent hours upon hours guiding us, uplifting us, crying with us, and helping to make us the incredible nurses that we will all become. At this time, I ask that my MEPN Pinning Ceremony Committee and our clinical instructors please come to the stage. All of you on the stage, all clinical instructors, please join us. You can come right up the center. You may line up. So on behalf of the 2022 MEPN class, we thank you for the time, patience, love, and inspiration that you showed to us this year. Please join me in thanking these amazing humans. You may now present them with their beautiful bouquets. You may now take your seats. Do you see why we voted for him to speak for us? As they make their way to their seats, on behalf of the 2022 MEPN class, we would like to acknowledge and thank the MEPN mastermind, who you can't see but is sitting on the stairs back here getting everything organized. Kiza Chahida. Kiza has been providing, there he is. Kiza has been providing program management coordination for the MEPN program since 2013. We are deeply appreciative of Kiza's assistance through this year, and we thank him. Kiza, please accept this small gift as a token of our appreciation. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank our newly appointed MEPN Director, Marianne Biangani. Come up here, Marianne. Marianne inspired us all during her job talk interview in November of last year and continues to do so. She joined the MEPN leadership in January 2022 and has shown us that her top priority are us, her students. Marianne, on behalf of the 2022 MEPN class, we thank you for your advocacy, your guidance, your patience with me, and your selfless work that you put into this program and to each and to every one of us. Although our journey together has been very short, you've impacted us in great ways, and we thank you. Your bouquet is behind you.
Okay. Thank you, Ross. Next, I would like us to recognize and honor our students who have received awards through UCSF School of Nursing. We have an amazingly talented and intelligent cohort this year, and every year, but this year. And the running list of their accomplishments and achievements is nothing but astounding and inspiring. I would first like to honor the recipients of the Kate Walsh Awards in Nursing. The Kate Walsh Awards in Nursing are given to students who have shown academic excellence during the MEPN year. Lana Kipnis and Christopher Barrowman, please stand. Lana Kitness, a student in the psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner track, and Christopher Barrowman, a student in the family nurse practitioner track, have made incredible achievements during their time at UCSF and are deserving of this award. Congratulations, Lana and Chris. We would also like to recognize and honor the recipient of the Emma Debancourt Trans Health Scholarship Award. This award is given to those who have shown dedication in improving the well-being and health of transgender and gender non-conforming people. Mags Hines, a student in the advanced public health nursing track, is unable to attend today's ceremony, but she was chosen as the recipient for this award due to this shared dedication to improving health outcomes in transgender and gender non-conforming people. So congratulations to Max. I would also like to recognize all of our Sigma Theta Tau members in this cohort. Please rise if you have been inducted as a member of Sigma Theta Tau. Oh, stand up, stand up, stand up. So these students have shown academic excellence during their first year in the School of Nursing and were selected to be a part of this distinguished International Honor Society. Congratulations, Sigma inductees. You may be seated. We, as one MEPN family, are proud of all of our award recipients, and we are very excited for all of their future accomplishments. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing the first of our 3 performances this afternoon. Tiffany Fong Tiffany Fong is an aspiring family nurse practitioner, and she will be singing one song for us all, with Maverick. Come on up, Tiffany. You ready? I just go with the flow. Excuse me.
She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, blowing like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire, feeling like catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got her feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. eyes, better look the other way. You can try, but you'll never forget her name. She's on top of the world, hottest of the hottest girls, say oh. She got her feet on the ground, and we're burning it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got our head in the clouds, and we're not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. We're walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh, everybody stares as she walks by, 'cause they can see the flame that's in her eyes. Watch her as she's lighting up the night, 'cause nobody knows that she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely world. But she gon' let it burn, baby, burn, baby. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh, 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 oh. Say thank you, say thank you, say bye-bye. Say thank you, bye-bye. Bye-bye, say bye-bye.
Thank you, Tiffany. Listen, who says we can't do it all? Nurse, mother, singer, all at the same time. Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. Our next performance will be a choreographed dance by Carrie Paramal, a student in the Family Nurse Practitioner Program, along with some other dancers that may look a little familiar to you.
My name is Colton. I'm an age.
Sorry, we're just. Okay, here we go.
It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. 'Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be distressed, yeah. Used to be. Try make me feel. Turn up the music. Turn down the lights. I got a feeling I'm gonna be alright. Oh,
we all had a past life, y'all. Missed opportunities. Okay. Next, I have the honor of introducing our last student performance, Crystal Garcia. Crystal is a student in the Pediatric Nurse Practitioner Program who will also be performing a song for all of us.
So some of y'all know I like to change the lyrics to songs and help us learn. This time I changed the lyrics to the song Numb Little Bug, and it's about our MEPN journey. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna hold on to my lyrics just in case. Classes all year, trying to learn from a small screen, watching lectures on the CLE or YouTube in between. Anything to help it click, memorizing meds in farm, sharing tables, flashcards, or Quizlet, trying to do no harm. Check all 5 rights before our medication. Do you remember in the summer when we practiced our skills? Then we had to go to Canberra, it had all the frills. Learning basic nursing skills gave me such a thrill. Gosh, it gave me chills. Then we started learning Canberra in a spot. Our reports connected all we learned so far. After 12 hours, med search was hard, but it wasn't bizarre. We learned patient documentation. We learned therapeutic communication. We learned how to become wise, learned how to sympathize, prioritize and patient, prioritize our clinicals, made class contents clear, and that knowledge won't disappear. We cared for the lifespan, from little babies to grannies, creating strong patient care plans for each community. Evidence-based and safely intervening. Do you remember when we started doing labor support? Peanut balls we used to dilate and contort till the baby had to leave their placental resort. Don't cut skin to skin short. Then we started learning issues in nursing, advocating for better health equity, changing policies and systems desperately, cut the pleasantries. We used critical thinking and education. We used diagnosis for populations. We used the PHN wheel, made connections real, helped our patients heal. It wasn't a big deal, and now we've earned our place in nursing. You can hang up your green and khaki MEPN dress, 'cause you know that we all will pass in cracks, so don't get stressed.
Awesome. Ooh, just kidding. Thank you for that song, Crystal. And now the moment we have all been waiting for is here. The pinning ceremony is a long-standing tradition in nursing and symbolizes the entry of new nurses into the field of healthcare. Please help me in welcoming MEPN Director Marianne Biangoni for the presentation of pins.
Jamie, you crushed that dance, by the way. I just have to say. I was like really proud. Like that's a proud director moment right there. You can tell you got somebody who's multifaceted. I need that. Okay. This is the best part. I love the singing, I love the dancing, but this is the best part. Pinning is truly the highlight of what it took to earn the privilege of caring for the patients in our communities. You now have the foundation to what will be the rest of your life's focus. The pin you are about to receive marks the end of one journey and the beginning of your career. Oh, I know, right? Yes. Your pin is a reminder of the obligation that you have to care for those in need. If the following pinners could please come to the stage. Alicia Pollock, Angel Barrios, Carol Menz, Chen Der Lo. Can row 1 please rise and come to the stage? It's all good. Flexibility, that's what they teach us in school, right? I think that's the second thing you've heard aside from trust the process. Be flexible, both equally as irritating, I acknowledge. Okay. Natasha Kumari Sharma. Alex Pollen. Carly Matsukuma. Karen Alvarado. Yeah. Caterina Gomez Velardez. Catherine Bucknell. See if I can do it again. Negin Zahedikia. Melanie Zamora. Rummel Singleton. Candy Ramirez Hale. Crystal Marie Garcia. Monica Lomini. I'd like to invite the following pinners to come to the stage. Cynthia Ballou, Dorte Linhart, Hannah Jang, and Jamie Dula Crawford. Row 2, if you could please stand and proceed to the stage. Shanda Manion. April Kohler. Lindsay Levac. Nayeli Benitez Santos. Caroline Huang. Garrett Michael Reed. Say your last name, please. This, Sean. Noreen Afshan Sayed. Norma Araceli Perez. Mary Adelaide Papazzolo. Christopher Bowerman. Ileana Rodriguez. I'd like to invite the following pinners to the stage: Jamie Dula Crawford, Lisa Morse, Min Nguyen, Shannon Spring, and Nancy Gang. Row 3, please stand and proceed to the stage. Natalia Curiel. Carrie Ann Lynn Permual. Charlie Marie Edmond. Lolly Lorenz. Abigail Romero. Cheryl Sandu. Beth Medanic Bloom, and Sadie. Milo Leor Ehrenberg. Juliana Gordon. I'll do my best. Adrian Jepes Correa. Brenda Chicas. Camille Nawawi. I'd like to invite the following pinners to the stage: Nancy Gang, Annie Sue, Asmara Gebre, Daisy Navas, Elizabeth Shelley, Genevieve Franzella, Ginger Fong, Gladys Chikire, and Jeanette Dolby. I'd like to invite the fourth row to rise and proceed to the stage. Jocelyn Alvarez. Thank you so much. Kimberly Iniguez. Matthew Ross Terrio. Miriam Para. Fabiola Rubio. Kim Lopez. Crystal Medina. Alexandra Elaine Shelley. Sarah Kamiko Nordman. Tiffany Fong. I made it this far, I'm not gonna make it. Cassie Chicory being pinned by her mom, Gladys. Gladys Partita Manzano. I'd like to invite the following pinners to the stage: Lauren Cutler, Nat Bowie, Nimi Tarango, Peter Beck, Rebecca Castro, Riska David, Ruwan Rajapekski, I'm sorry if I messed that up, Soon Ja Pak, Stella Sam Fierson, and Vince Tangal. Will the fifth and final row please rise and come to the stage? hitting anybody yet? Okay. Let's see, okay. Harriet Cutler being pinned by her mom, Lauren. Yoon Her. Man Ying Sun. Edward L. Campbell. Aubrey Beck. Stephen Rowe. Catherine Chin Keo Peapot. Robert Hafid Martinez. Josephine Susan Lee being pinned by her mom, Soon Cha Pak. Just in case, right? Brianna Skinner being pinned by her mom, Stella. Yvette Williams. Marcus Tungle being pinned by his brother Vince. We have a number of students who couldn't join us this evening, so I would like to acknowledge the completion of the program. If you could just hold your applause so I get to the end. Alicia Alta, Andrew O'Brien, Anna Gabriela Yaza, Caroline Debony, Julie Ellis, Justin Thomas Biddle, Kalmia Beats, Mags Hines, Mary Marie Tillman, Sandra Erostica, Lana Kipnis, Jacob Bertuzio, Ryan Beal, and Gabe Bradley. And Lucy Broscart. So lastly, for those of you that aren't used to pinning ceremonies, they are a little long, but we are bringing up the rear. We are almost done, okay? This is the most important part, actually. It's the nursing pledge. The nursing pledge is a modified Hippocratic oath that was authored by a nursing pioneer in 1893. Her name was Lizette Gretter. It is really our pledge to abstain from anything that is deleterious or mischievous in the original words of the pledge, to be zealous nurses, and to care for those that are ill. I would like to now ask that all the students please rise. I'd also like to ask anyone who is a nurse in the audience if you'd like to rise and participate in the pledge. You are welcome to do so. There's a copy in the pledge in the program if you want to follow along. With full knowledge of the responsibilities that I am undertaking, I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience and dignity. I will maintain by all means in my power to honor the noble traditions of my profession. The total health of my patients will be my first concern. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duties Go ahead, you can be seated.
Okay, we are nearing the end, and what an amazing afternoon this has been. It truly reflects the incredible people that make this program so special. If I can leave you all with just a few words of advice as you celebrate this milestone today, it is to continue to be patient and kind to yourselves as you embark into the unknown and the uncertain. There will be an endless amount of information you will not know. That is just a given fact, especially at this point in your career. So I think the sooner we can all realize and accept this, I think the sooner we can find peace within ourselves going through this program. The beauty of nursing, and in any profession or passion, is the pursuit of lifelong learning. What is even more important than just knowing is to be patient with and recognize what you do not know. To exercise and maintain integrity in your practice, to acknowledge this, and to ask for help. To maintain a lifelong curiosity, to learn and ask questions, to grow and to be better every day as a nurse and as a practitioner, and to be fully open to change and improvement for the rest of your career. Nothing new or worthwhile ever comes easy at first, especially in the practice of nursing. That's why they call it a nursing practice. Mistakes will undoubtedly be made, but many victories, large and small, will come throughout the course of your education and career. So whether it's placing an IV successfully for the first time, or helping to birth your first baby, or aiding someone physically, emotionally, and spiritually through a poor prognosis. Hopefully, after this first year of nursing school, you will utilize the tools and resources we have all given you to continue to pursue this passion with an open heart and an open mind, to learn and become the best providers that you can individually be. And we have no doubt that you will all find your own success at the end of this journey. And we are all so excited to see what you will all accomplish in the years to come. I'm so honored to be a part of these new MEPN graduates' journey. So please join me in welcoming the newest graduating class of the University of California, San Francisco Master's Entry Program in Nursing class. Before we leave today, we have a 7-minute walk down memory lane, so we hope you all enjoy the highlights of the MEPN year. All right, everyone, and this concludes our 2022 MEPN pending ceremony. Graduates, please remember that a group photo will be taken outside immediately after dismissal, so please make your way there. Thank you again to all of our families, friends, and loved ones who have joined us today. And again, congratulations to our newest MEPN graduates.